Hello, everybody. It's Mike Pride again with the Modern Daily Grind. I only got a few minutes here before I got to go into work, so I want to talk real quick about excuses. So it was the topic that we kind of left off with yesterday. Um, so yeah, I almost made some for today. I kind of was on my way to work right now, talking myself out of making another video today. Not altogether, just today's, because I'm tired, slightly grumpy. It's been a long week. Let's see here. So today's Wednesday night. So far this week, I've already worked, so you're 48 hours as of Wednesday. So, full work weekend, and still got another halfway to go. No big deal. This is the life I chose, so I can't be upset about it. And I'm not. I'm just, like I said, I'm a little tired. I don't like not being able to be home with my fiance, Ashley, while she's at home by herself at night. At least the two dogs are there, so that makes me feel a little bit better. Sorry I was off camera there a second. But, so yeah. But excuses. One of the best things I've ever heard about excuses, it was actually from I think it was a nuts and bolts seminar I went to. It was just like a basics for network marketing training. Judy Arganti and Rob, I can't think of what Rob's last name is right now, but they both always said that a excuse is the skin of a reason stuffed with a lie. Now think about that a minute. An excuse is the skin of a reason stuffed with a lie. I really thought about that, and it made a lot of sense to me, because with most excuses, sorry, I'm not enunciating very well. They sound good. You can convince yourself and others that they're legitimate reasons for not doing something. But when you really think about it, one of two things normally happen when you don't do something you said you're going to do. And either one, you chose not to, or two, your goal or your commitment exceeded your capabilities. At least that's my feelings on it. Which is something I'm really bad at. I like to overplan and overcommit, because I know I'm capable of a lot. But then if one little hiccup happens, I have to cut something out. And then I kind of go into the whole lying to myself and saying, oh, well, because I can't finish number 4 on my list to do, and that time period or that opportunity has already passed, then the rest of my list isn't important anymore. And that's something real dangerous to get into, because one, it creates the habit of, if you can't have everything you want, then you're just not going to do it at all, which is really bad. I know for me personally, it's dangerous too, because I get real discouraged easy with it. Like I said, I know I'm capable of a lot, so I normally overextend my goals to where, I'm only going to have 5 minutes of free time in an entire day. And if one little hiccup happens, like I said before, then I don't even have that. So I think it's real important when making, daily plans and daily goals, and a lot of the short-term stuff is to try to push yourself without overcommitting. And that helps, I think, a lot with excuses. I know for me, especially in the beginning, like right now, we'll take these videos as an example. I'm trying to do this daily, and instead of keep telling myself I'm going to do it 365 days a year, 365 days a year, 365 days a year, that's kind of overwhelming, and that's a lot. So instead, I tell myself that I'm going to go ahead and do it, 2 days back to back. I'm on day 3. Now I'm going to go for 1 week in a row. And then from 1 week, we'll go to, 3 weeks, and then 5 weeks, and just kind of set small goals in between to make it a little bit more manageable. We'll take my 9 to 5 job, or really my 7 to 3:30 job, for example, 7:30 to 3, whatever. Detail's not that important. On a good day, I'm capable of doing 800 cases an hour. I know it's a metric you don't understand. Maybe I'll explain that a little bit later, but we'll just, for, you know, purposes of explanation, I can do 800 cases an hour on a really good day. But there's a lot of variables that change my capability, whether we have too many people working in the department, which happens a lot just because when we do need people, we need them then. So it's easier to keep extra people around and kind of slow everybody down than it is to not have the people when we need them. So, on a good day, 800 is not a problem. But there's so many variables that if I tell myself, okay, in the next 4 hours, I'm going to do 3,000 cases, best case scenario, I can, but I don't give myself any room for one of those variables not working in my favor. Which I'm not saying, like with business and stuff, that if you want to hit a certain benchmark for sales or something, you should sell yourself short and set a lower goal just because you want to not fail. But I think it's important to realize that there has to be some sort of give or take. I should tell myself, okay, well, I want 3,000 as my medium high or my high, and then my low benchmark will be, like, we'll say 2,600. So I'll do everything in my power to get 2,600 and refuse to let anything get in my way from getting 2,600, because that's my minimum. But my actual goal, like minimum would be my bottom line. If in business, we'll just say 2,600 is what you need to be profitable. So, you'll aim for 2,600 as your minimum, but you're really striving for that 3,000. I don't know exactly how that fully relates to this whole thing, but yeah, excuses suck. They're dangerous, and it's pretty much BS you're telling yourself and others. But I'm running a little bit late for work, so I'm going to get in there, and then hopefully I'll be back out here in a couple hours to talk to everybody.